Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Soulution Live Show. I'm your host, Jody Almond, and this is the show where we take you from struggle to success so that you can begin to live the rest of your life as the best of your life and begin living just a true manifestation of transformation in your life. And so today, I'm excited to be with you, and we have been discussing this topic of how to create or develop good habits in your life. Now, the thing is that the word habit can have such a negative feel. It can bring to mind smoking, alcoholism, drug and porn addiction, or something simply unappealing or annoying like nail biting or lip smacking while somebody's eating. Habits can sometimes and often be very repulsive. Wouldn't you agree? You see, they can also save your life, though. Think about this. The habit of looking both ways before crossing the street, or putting your seatbelt on, or not texting while you're driving can absolutely save a life. John Maxwell says this: you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of success is found in your daily routine. In other words, the secret of success is found in your habits, your daily habits. Charles Duhigg's best-selling book, The Power of Habit, says this. It says, habits, scientists say, emerge because the brain is constantly looking for ways to save effort. Left to its own devices, the brain will try to make almost any routine into a habit because habits allow our minds to ramp down more often. And so when you think about a habit is something that allows you to let your mind rest because your mind's on autopilot. We've already discussed that a little bit. And we talked about how behavioral psychologists speak to a three-step pattern to help you achieve good habit forming for success. The first one, if you remember, was reminder. That's the trigger that initiates the behavior. The second one they say is routine. That's the behavior itself, which John Maxwell speaks to, that daily routine, the action you take day after day, all the time for 21 days, and it becomes a habit. For 90 days, it becomes a lifestyle. Then thirdly, the reward, the benefit you gain from doing the behavior. But what if we look at that last R today a little farther and truly rewarded ourselves for developing a good habit? In other words, what if we created an incentive plan that if I do this and implement this habit in my life, I will reward myself somehow? You see, the most successful people, the most successful people do this all the time with goal setting in their business or in their life. They will incentivize it. What they'll do is they'll say, well, if I achieve this goal, I will reward myself. Now, sometimes that's with a vacation. Sometimes that's with a new toy, like a four-wheeler or a boat, right? Other times that comes with something that's very not got a price tag on it at all, hardly, right? It can be that they just, for a lady, maybe she just wants to have just a spa day, and that's a price tag. But then maybe she does a spa day at home. Maybe she just takes a day and relaxes. She just gets in her bath, right, and takes a hot bath. You want to figure out, what is it that I enjoy that I don't get to do a lot and very often that's a reward to me. Maybe it's my absolute favorite meal, right? And so if I create this habit in my life, I'm going to eat my favorite meal. Or maybe it's, if I create this habit, and this is why you want to do this, my friend, because you always want to look at the pros above the cons. We talked about this yesterday. But by incentivizing your habits, you're allowing yourself to have the ability to reward yourself for creating this positive effect in your life. Because let's be honest, oftentimes don't we reward ourselves without even knowing it for doing the bad things? In other words, if I have, a bad eating habit and I'm eating very terrible food, and my favorite food happens to be the most awful food out there, like deep fried Oreos, right? It's one of the worst things I could eat. It's full of sugar. It's full of grease. It's full of everything. Not saying it isn't tasty maybe to you, but it's just full of everything. Or a deep fried Twinkie. Today we deep fry everything, at least in the South. And so with that, if I reward myself, in other words, if my bad habits that I've created in my life that are sabotaging my success and my health would be to go and reward myself every week with a deep fried Twinkie or an Oreo, then you see you're rewarding yourself. Well, what if you flip that script and you reverse it and you incentivize and you reward yourself for creating good habits that are going to help you achieve success in your life? You see, again, I believe that this is important because we have to have something that helps motivate us, encourages us to keep going. Not only the reward from just creating the good habit, but the reward that is giving from achieving the good habit. And there's nothing wrong with rewarding yourself. There's nothing wrong with you saying, bravo, Jody, you did a good job. You've stuck with this positive habit in your life. You've developed a good habit. It's been here for 3 months, 90 days. You deserve a reward. What reward did you set for yourself if you stuck with this for 90 days? And then say, if you stick with it for 12 months, you get another reward. You see what I'm saying? You want to incentivize yourself. We do this all the time, again, with goal setting to achieve goals in business and in life. The most successful people do this, by the way, is that they create incentives, reward systems for themselves for achieving that goal. And so what is your reward? What is your goal? What is the habit you're trying to develop in your life that's going to help you achieve success? I can't wait to jump back in here in the next episode to begin talking to you more about how you can create these healthy habits in your life so that you can find success and move out of the struggle, move out of the settling, and move into a life of success, because Jody Almond is here to help you have the best of your life for the rest of your life, my friend. And that's what I want for you. So if you've missed any of these episodes, go back and listen to them, because I'm teaching you all week this week on how to create and develop good, healthy habits to achieve success in your life. You have to decide what those habits are. You have to determine what it is you need to change in your life. What bad habits do you need to kick? What good habits do you need to create and develop? And by doing that, you can find yourself reaching your destiny. And that's my desire for you. Because as I say every day, I know that God wants you to be blessed. And I want you to know I'm praying, my friend, for your success. So go develop that habit. Let me know in the comments, react to me, speak back to me, and let me know what habit you're developing right now that is going to help you achieve success.